Hey friends, it's Ignited Coyote and Company, and we are going to drive up to the Pathfork community in Harlan County. But to get there, you have to come down here to Bell County, because the main road into Pathfork, possibly the only road, I don't know for sure, is down here in Bell County. But it's in Harlan. And we're going to pass through the community of Blackmont, Hewlin, and places like that in Bell County to get there. It'll be a fun drive, I hope. But first, we got to tell you these things. We got to thank Stan Blanton, who gave us the idea to come down and check out Pathfork. Thank you, Stan. I always look for good ideals. And we have to send our condolences out to a regular viewer of our videos, Beverly Messer, who lost her brother in November, Robert, who she says everyone in the family called him Tony. She says Tony was a regular viewer of my videos too. We appreciate that, and we wish him God's rest and peace. And we send our condolences out to Beverly, and thank you, Beverly, for watching our videos. Now, you ready to go down here and see if we can find Pathfork, Mrs. Coyote?
Let's go.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Now, you go north on 119 back towards Harlan if you're coming from Bell County, of course, to get into Pathfork. We're on US 119 right now. But we're fixing to turn off onto 72. First thing you see on 72 is a sign that says Black Star Pentecostal Church, 8 miles. East 72. Sun's getting ready to go down over there. It's been a strange weather day, hasn't it, Mrs. Coyote? Started out sunny, it drizzled some, and we seen some snow flurries back there at the gas station. There's the Blackmont Baptist Church.
That's called Kentucky weather.
Which, by the way, we started at Harrod Fuel on 119. Yeah, and this is called, what's that they say about Kentucky weather?
That's Kentucky weather.
Yeah, if you don't like it, if you don't like it, wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah. Now this might be a little shaky. I'm having to use the road's shaky, and I'm having to use a gimbal that doesn't have a mind of its own. Unfortunately, it doesn't stabilize good either.
And I've never drove this.
Yeah, the one with the stabilizer has a mind of its own, and it kind of drifts all over the place when you're on a curvy road.
This is very.
It's more trouble than it's worth.
It's very curvy, especially this one.
I think my wife has said that about me a couple of times. That's more trouble than I'm worth. Hey, there's a Cumberland River and railroad tracks. There's a lot of mining up communities like this in the past. A lot of these railroad tracks aren't used now. They're just dead-end tracks. They go into where old mines used to be. This says we're passing the Tackett Hill Cemetery on the left back there. That railroad track doesn't look like it's been used lately. When I was a kid, I used to love walking the tracks. We lived close to them. You ever walk the tracks, Mrs. Coyote?
Yeah.
You did? There's one of those old trestles close to where we lived. And of course, I promised my mother I wouldn't ever walk that, so obviously I didn't ever walk that. Because that would have been dangerous.
That would have been dangerous.
Yes. And we all know kids never do anything dangerous.
Does it say 8?
About 8 miles to the Black Star Church. I'm not sure how many miles it is up here. We're not even. I think we're still in Black Month. Maybe I think the community Hewlin's up here. There's lots of little communities, and I don't think we're even back in Harlan County yet. We're not at Pathfork yet. There's a sign.
I don't know where I'm
It says Pathfork. When have we ever let that stop us from doing anything?
at. I just drive. I just tell you.
That's
tell you
right.
where to just drive.
We just
Like,
drive.
We just drive.
We just drive till we run out of road or somebody comes up with a shotgun on us, and then we turn around.
And
Look at all the mistletoe in that tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Check it out.
Yeah, shoot it out. Well, we sound like rednecks. Shooting mistletoe out with a shotgun. Lord knows there's probably a lot of it.
churches up here. There's an
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
Is that an old country store there?
Tugsville or something.
Is it still open?
Yeah, that's, I think that's Old Country Home.
It like a store. Yeah. Is that a post office? I think it's somebody just had a flag.
Yeah. Let's see, what does that say? Snellings down that lane. I believe that's what it said. That one sign said it was time for me to go get my prescription for my glasses updated.
A little tractor. It's cute.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. I wish I'd have got that on video. Had a little tractor out there, a farm tractor. It was a windmill. The wheels was flying in the wind. Apparently it's windy out there. Looks like I'm getting a lot of flicker. I think it's the stabilizer while I've got it turned on the camera. I
You
usually...
gotta turn it off.
No, I can't turn it off because the gimbal I'm using don't have a stabilizer. If I turned it off, man, I tell you, it'd be jumpier than a June bug on a hot stove.
Now who's gonna put a June bag on a hot stove?
I don't know. I've heard mean kids do a lot of stuff like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I used to tie thread around their leg.
Okay, we're back in Harlan County now. See, all that was in Bell County. And if you live in this part of Harlan,
That just feels weird.
yeah, you have to travel through Bell County to
Tell
get
me
here.
This is Harlan.
Yep, we just passed the county line. Back in Harlan. This is the Insole Holiness Church.
Ever heard of a place like that?
Oh, well, we're there, and that's their church. Looks like it's about to start snow flurrying again now.
Insole. Like the
Insole, yeah, I believe that's how you say it. Look at that old house. That's cool. I like old houses, old cemeteries. And fortunately, my wife likes old men.
Oh, you're so cute. Ain't he cute? At least he thinks he is. Thinks he's funny.
Hey, thinking is halfway to being. That's right. You just think enough and it'll happen.
Yeah,
Or not.
clever.
Yeah. Gotta have faith, gotta believe.
Community right here. It's,
It says Harrod Drive. Down in there. A pretty little community. A pretty little community through here. Pretty little. Now, I'm not sure what you call this here. I think when we actually get to Pathfork proper, it's there's a sign telling us. This may be. We may pass the sign and not seen it.
we probably passed a lot of stuff that we didn't see.
Yeah.
People be like, oh, why'd you pass that?
Hey, somebody's building a home over there.
Oh,
See there? Yeah, big home.
Yeah.
Nice home. That looks like a nice little place to live. That says home of Spec
Clyde
4
Silver Star.
Clyde Perry. Yeah. Yep, Silver Star. Was that Clyde or Clyde? I couldn't see it too well. Right here.
What is
Welcome to Pathfork. Right there, that sign right there. We are now for sure in Pathfork, Kentucky.
Because it said so.
Because that sign said so.
Because we don't know. It told us we
Yeah,
was.
why would the county put a sign up in the wrong place?
Well, if it is, it's not our fault.
That's right. No, that's Pathfork. That sign said it was. I'm going with that sign. I'm on the side of that sign. This is Pathfork. No doubt about it. You're looking at all kinds of Pathfork right here. It's just all over. It's Pathfork.
Now, is this the road you go and take and let's see, where does it come out?
This says right there, back row. Back row.
Does this road?
No, that lane up there was back row.
No,
Oh, and there's the
if you stay on
there's the U.S. Post Office Pathfork. Oh, we're at Pathfork for sure now. There's their dadgum post
Is
office.
this where we're going?
No, we're going up that church.
There's a bunch of them. Which one?
We'll know it when we see
Like
it.
there's one here and then one.
No, we'll know it when we see it.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
So we'll know it when we see it?
That's right.
Okay.
That's the Pathfork Holiness
when we
Church
see it.
over there we just passed on the right.
Okay.
That's the Pathfork Holiness Church, and this is the, God, I need my glasses.
Pathfork Baptist.
Missionary Baptist Church.
I think it's a Baptist. I'm doing this thing.
Well, if it said missionary, it's
I'm
Baptist.
doing this
'Cause
thing called driving, and
I
kinda look
don't
out
know
for
of
the
I don't know of any missionary Presbyterians or
There's
anything.
another Sailor Cemetery.
Sailor Cemetery on the left.
And I think some people may be
Yeah,
chit-chatting in the road.
somebody's
here.
chitty-chatting in the road. Try not to run over them. They're probably really nice people. I mean, we wouldn't want to run over any kind of people, but especially nice ones. Howdy, folks.
You're crazy. God.
Have you been talking to my doctor?
Oh my goodness.
I told you not to talk to my doctor behind my back. He ain't supposed to tell people that. Ain't got to be, ain't that them HIPAA laws? He can't let my medical records out.
Yeah.
Ooh, we having a good old time on a four-wheeler, and that is a good old time as long as you're safe now. You get carried away on them four-wheelers, you can get hurt, but they're a lot of fun.
There's a lot of old Borns up here.
Yeah, I prefer two-wheelers, though. I like the old dirt bikes.
There's no Born right there.
I'm so old I'll probably kill myself on one now.
That's been
And there's an old
farmland at
barn,
one
yeah.
time, a lot of farming.
Oh, yeah, there's a nice old barn. Yeah,
I
farming
love
and
old
coal
barns.
mining.
I like taking
Yeah.
pictures of them and just of the past and time.
Yeah. Yeah, old barns are nice.
I'm just amazed by how they can have all that tin that's been on there for 100 years.
Yeah, and I'm amazed that,
how
like,
that tin, or what
Yeah.
is it? Is it tin or?
yeah, it's
some kind of
10. Yeah,
proof that it
that's
has.
10 they
It
used back
amazes
then,
me
I do
how that
believe.
it's
Yeah.
lasted and they
Yeah.
stand.
Well, what amazes me, there's
this-
a tree broke out on the utility wire. What amazes me is a tornado can go through a community and wipe out like a 20 or 30 new built houses and leave 300 or 400-year-old barns.
Yeah, I know. It's like how they stand so long.
Yeah, I want a house built like a barn.
Yeah. Oh, they're just.
I grew up in a house that was pretty closely resembled a barn.
Oh.
I pretty closely resembled it.
Oh my goodness. I thought I had a car behind me, but I got a four-wheeler behind me.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that old man told me? He said, the house I growed up in had so many cracks in the wall. Said with the, I'm telling a joke, okay? So just wait a
I ran
minute.
out of community.
Said the house I grew up in had so many cracks in the walls. Said when the mailman come, you just stuck your hand through one and got the mail off of him. You didn't have to open the door.
gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no more houses.
No,
Where
we're
at?
still going somewhere. Just keep on going. Hey, looks like it's going to start raining on us.
Hey, it's snowing.
Oh, it's snowing, raining, or something.
It's
Might
all
be a.
white. We call white stuff.
I don't know. It might be a blizzard or something. I don't know, or
It looks
tornado,
white to me.
or a typhoon.
Can
Was
you
there
see it in the camera?
was there any hurricane warnings on the weather radio when we left?
I don't know. Like I told you,
We'll be able to see it in the camera in a minute. We're fixing to be right in the middle of it.
it's
Yeah.
it's
Right here, look at there. There's a line right there. Keep going. Fortunately, I think we're almost at our destination up here.
I hope so, because it's snowing and we don't.
Yeah,
know
this
where
church
we're
right
going.
here.
And that stuff hit.
Oh, don't let a little snow. When we dated, we run around that little old two-wheel drive truck on roads that you couldn't even see a trail on.
See, I lost all that braveness.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm a chick. I'm a chick
I
now.
did too. I got old and come to my senses.
I think it might.
Yeah, right here. Here's the church.
You come to your
Said you
senses?
couldn't miss it. It had a big parking
think
lot.
you had
Now,
any
drive
time.
on up here. I heard that and just disregarded
See,
it.
there's
There
stuff
you
in
go.
the windshield
Oh, there it
now.
is. That's the church they talked about on the
Big old
bridge.
church.
The Black Star. Beautiful
Yeah, it's
church too.
snowing.
Yeah, ain't that snow pretty out there? Look at that. Drive on up here.
It's our Christmas now.
The Black Star Pentecostal Church, and it is a beautiful church. Oh, look at this. This is so neat. Drive on up here, sugar. You go to church, you park here, and you go down and cross the tracks on this little crossing.
Okay.
Yeah, the church is across the railroad tracks. That is so neat. I want to take some pictures of that. That is so neat. See, turn, go ahead and turn on here in the parking lot. Look up the track there. I'm sure this is as shaky as it can get.
What's that cemetery there?
Look at that.
In case someone's got some folks up here.
That is the I'm too far away to read it cemetery.
I can't see Black Star.
Black Star Memorial something.
I can't see that other word either.
Okay, turn in the parking lot. Don't pull back out. This
Coal Miners
says the Coal
Memorial?
Miners Memorial Highway. Sorry, I bumped the camera there.
So what's up that way?
Okay, pull up here and park long
What
ways.
goes on up that way?
I think that's about it. I think there's a mines up there.
Oh,
That's
must be, 'cause it...
I don't know, but this is where we come into video. I want to get out and take some pictures and do a little video out here in this beautiful snow.
First time I've seen it.
I so rudely interrupted my wife by accidentally turning off the camera getting out of the car when she was saying something about the railroad track and the church.
Yes, it was worth coming up here. I've never saw a church with a railroad track in front of it.
Yeah, that you had to cross to go to church.
Yeah.
Is that neat? They have a vehicle crossing up there. Up there, they got a vehicle crossing. But the one that is so neat, see, this is their parking lot. They got a really nice parking lot. Here even got they even put up a basketball goal in it, which I think that is nice. You know, some places don't want kids fooling around their parking lots. I think it's nice to put up a basketball goal to give kids something to do in the parking lot. But then again, it's a church, and churches do nice things. Now see, here's what we're talking about. Look at this. You park here in the parking lot, and you go down this. I just think this is so neat. The snow slacked off somewhat. I was hoping it'd keep on snowing. But see, we're seeing some blue sky now up there. Blue sky shining on me. She didn't hear me. If she'd heard me, she'd have got on me for singing. She says it sounds awful. Don't you, Debbie? Huh? Don't sing. Okay, apparently she did hear me. I think this is just so neat with this track here, though. You know, thanks, Stan, for suggesting we come up here and check out Pathfork, because this church is worth the whole trip, if nothing else. But it was all great. But I love this here, this little path crossing the tracks. Yeah, and I heard you say I was going to scare the wildlife. That is just so neat. Don't take much to get me worked up, does it? Now, you know, right here, I guess this is the road to the cemetery up there. Let's go and do this cemetery a little justice by finding out what its name was before we leave. Oh, look how pretty this old culvert is on the road here. I want to take some pictures. Black Star Alva Memorial Cemetery. And I would say it's right up that road. It looks like it's pretty well kept because they've got it gated. I just love that culvert there, though. Isn't that nice? Of course, right here, Coal Miners Memorial Highway. Hey, we want to thank you folks for coming up here and going for a ride with us today. We appreciate it. We really, really do. And what do we say, Mrs. Cody?
Bye.
Bye! We love y'all.